Good morning. I had to see what time it was. Well, today is the 26th of March 2025. The time now is 12:24. So, I was on Facebook. I need to get off Facebook. But I was on Facebook. Y'all excuse my talk. It's a little big on me. um, I was on Facebook and I came across this video was saying I can't make out his name. She said it so fast. And I don't know a lot about basketball players. I do know they said it's not LeBron. But there's another guy that's a basketball player. And she's really talking about him. Saying that he's been exchanged. He's not the real person. That they put. When you see the people with these black eyes. And you see even the Pope. He had a black eye. You see a lot of these famous people with the black eye. So what they do is get a parasite. That's a parasite that goes in their eye. And it travels, I don't know if it goes through the whole body. I know it goes to the brain and it takes over. So that's not the real person anymore. The parasite takes control. So I'm not quite understanding when she said that he's been exchanged. That's not the real person. Because if it is the real person, if it's just a parasite got in them, but the parasite taking control over them. So she was saying there's a lot of people being taken over. Where they actually show you dealing with the black eye. So they letting it be, but we didn't know what was going on. But now we do. I actually let them put a parasite in their eye and give them a black eye. And so the parasite takes over. And so I started thinking, when she said he'd been activated. And that's what they said about us, that we've been activated. But we ain't put nobody, I don't reckon they did no way. There is something in my eye. It's like a camera. I do believe that they can see. And that's when I started talking to the Lord. Said, Lord, have I been activated with reptilian? Because that's where they become reptilian. And so I had to ask God, but I ain't hear nothing. I ain't hear God say nothing. I ain't gonna lie and say the Lord said this, the Lord said that, because I ain't heard nothing. But I don't think that's what's going on with me. Because if it was, they wouldn't be attacking me so bad. And all that mess is going on out there outside tonight. Last night, they didn't do it last night, but 2 nights, night before and the night before that, all that stuff was flying around out. And it's like it's getting worse. Because I had surgery. Actually, I had two procedures in the same year. I think it was in the same year. One on my heart, they was putting a stent in my heart, but I don't think it was a stent. I think it was an implant, because I could feel that thing like it was a wheel turning inside my body, and I would put a magnet up to it and it would stop. So it had to be something that was magnetic, metal, for that magnet to make it stop working. Then I had a procedure in my stomach, and he told me I had Crohn's disease, and that was a lie. I think they implanted me in my stomach. I think every place that this hot energy goes at is places where they put stuff in me. Because like I said, these doctors giving out false diagnoses. And just like the dentist, I think why my face swelling up is doing what it's doing, because the dentist did something to me too. Because he had stitches where they want no teeth. And I kept saying, why I got stitches in this place where they ain't want no teeth there? And then another dentist they cut me in. I would get my teeth clean, and they cut me in the roof of my mouth. Well, there ain't no teeth there either. So that she shouldn't have been way up there. I should have sued these people. That's what I should have did. I could probably be rich by now. All the people that's been doing stuff to me. And then after I stopped going to the dentist, my face started twitching. And I think it's because of something he did. Cause I don't know if she was from the FBI or whoever she was, but she was acting kind of manly. And I was there first, but she went in the back before me. And the next appointment I had, they switched it to an earlier time because they said he had to go to a meeting. I think he was meeting her, going to one of them meetings, whatever it is that they do. Because when I went back again to get my teeth, they want not one black woman in there. When I started going there, all the women worked in there was black except for one. And I don't know what they was. I don't know if they were Spanish or Indian, because they weren't talking. I don't know. I couldn't tell what it was. All I know was that something was going in this ear. They had a signal going in my ear. These doctors will work along with the gang stalkers. Because they're pathetic. They don't care about people. Because they're part of depopulation also. And then I saw another video where they talking about Bill Gates is making some type of new salt. So you have to be careful with your salt. I know one salt said new salt, NU salt. And they were saying something about Martin. I buy Martin salt, so now, but I had brought a case. I brought a case of Martin salt. So it's not now Bill Gates needs to be stopped. He really needs to be stopped. And I can't understand. That's why our government is the terrorists. Because they're allowing Bill Gates. Not just allowing, they part of it too. Our government is part of depopulation because that's who got this here going on. It's our government that's doing pedophilia and human trafficking. That's why it's being stopped, because they the one doing it. It's crazy. United States of America is the pure demonic. They say Switzerland is the seat of Satan. I'm about to believe it's America. Because America is pure demonic. Pure demonic. And so, I'm going to turn this thing around one more time. I ain't videoing this no more tonight. Or the day. No. Because I'm about tired of these crazy people. I wish I knew exactly what it was that they doing. But this one man was saying, we have to get metal out of our skin because they're attacking us. I already know they're attacking us to the cellular system because they are breaking up my cells. Got me all fat and fluffy. And he said to get it because they're going to microwave us. He said, he don't know when they're going to do it, but he know they're going to do it. It's just like putting aluminum in a microwave. That's their plan. And those that took that thing right there, it's going through your body. It's changing you. You being transhumanized. And we had doctors saying don't take it. People took it anyway and gave it to the children. I didn't take it. I ain't going to take it. They not putting that mess in me. And something went in me, but I loaded up on vitamin C. And that's what you have to do. Load up on vitamin C. And you better get it now before they start doing something. Bill Gates start doing something with the vitamin C. Anyway, I'm going to turn this around one more time. You know, they mess with everything that's essential to us. Like I seen a video, they was talking about the bottled water. And see, they mess with the bottled water because people don't really use the sink water because they putting forever chemical in water, and we probably washing in it. And so now they putting something in the bottled water to turn men into women. They do tell the name of it, but I can't remember. But they said they were giving it to male frogs, and the male frogs turned to females. Actually, they lost their penis and received a vagina. They actually turned to a female frog. So this is what they're putting in the water, bottled water. And so now they want to start messing with the salt, because they know people want their food seasoned. And so I did buy a case of salt. There's a certain type of salt I use. And that's the only kind that I've been able to use. They don't make my feet swell. Regular salt, I don't say what it is I buy, but regular salt make my feet swell. You can actually see the water shaking in my feet. So I brought me a case of a certain type of salt that I've been using for years. And that's the only salt that I buy, other than seasoning salts and stuff like that. But these people, I mean, really, they're gonna pay for what they're doing, though. Just like France. France has been doing a whole lot that I didn't know they were doing. I don't know about everybody else, but I didn't know France was behind a whole lot of stuff dealing with changing our history and lying on the Bible. And so now there's something in France that's burning, and everybody's saying they see a black Jesus. They seeing Jesus. They said Jesus is judging France. France has been doing a whole lot of stuff. And America. They've been doing a lot of mistreating Africa. Now they've been going over there getting all that gold and diamonds and minerals and stuff. But they lie about they're part of the bargain. So they're trying to make like they do so much for Africa, but it's a lie. Then you got Donald Trump talking about the white South Africans are being mistreated by the black South Africans, which is a lie. What they want is for them to, cause they got 72% of the land when they were 7% white South Africans, and they got 72% of the land. Now, why is 7% of white South Africans got 72% of the land? Because they cheated the black people out of their land, and they want their land back. And that's what's going on. And Donald Trump wanting it for himself. That's what his problem is. He wants stuff for himself. He ain't studying them white South Africans. Then he inviting them to America, but you sending everybody else away. But you can invite the white South Africans, but you send everybody else away. And the white South Africans don't even want to come to America. They're not even trying to come here. They're not even complaining. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here, put my night clothes on, I reckon, and finish relaxing. I reckon I'll watch some more TV because I'm not sleepy yet until they put me to sleep. Because they put me to sleep earlier. I woke up my butt burning because that heat coming out from under this floor. There was a man, I did look at a video where he was saying the reptilians is under the ground. And when they start coming up, they're going to be coming up on everybody's house, our houses. As long as they can't, they come up, as long as they don't come in. They come up and crawl out from under there, they all they want, too long they don't come in this house. But the vision that I saw, they had weapons. They had guns held up like this here. But they look like reptilians. Like lizards or something, some type of reptilian. I don't have no tops on my teeth. Well, all this stuff coming against me. Messing up. This stole all my teeth. I wish I could get me those implants that. Cause the ones I got, I had went to the dentist after all my bite teeth broke out. And I went to the dentist and got me some partials for my top. Messed around eating some Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I went in the room to check on my sister and come back, the dog had my teeth eating them. I just chewed all the back part. There ain't no teeth on the back part of this thing, just my front tooth. I'm glad that's up there because I would be making these videos. And I keep losing them. Because I can't eat with them in my mouth. This thing hurt my gums. That's why I wish I could afford to get me some implants. But I can't afford it. Anyway, I'm going to get off of here. Put my night clothes on. I was watching this show. But I can't remember what station it was on. I was looking at these people. I can't even remember what state they was in. But they were taking old ragged houses and they were making them things look so pretty. I love to see that. Where they take these old houses and fix them up and make them look brand new. They go and knock down walls. And a lot of time they have to take up the old floors. And, they pretty much just have to tear down everything and rebuild it. And then they be paying $200,000, $300,000 for these ragged houses. But they get money back though. And they get a profit. But they do a really good job, especially these people. Now a lot of them they don't want to spend a whole lot of money in the supplies, but these people do. They want to get the best quality. They just charge a lot for the house. So I guess the rest of them be trying to make it where people can afford it. But it still makes a pretty house though. I would love to be able to do that. And I went on Facebook. The first thing I saw was somebody, what his name was. But that's what he teaches you business. I said, nah, I ain't even getting ready to accept that. Because they be listening, they be knowing what you want to do. If you go on somebody's page, next thing you know, that person is coming on your page and invite you as a friend. So that I believe Facebook workers is be doing that. And be trying to scam the girl. Cause I was just talking about that today on one of the videos, how ever since I was a little girl I had those dreams of building houses for single mothers. But anyway, let me get off of here. Y'all be blessed in the Lord.